Good morning. That bird, it's like, no, I'm going this way, this way, with the direction of the car. Oh, and those things that you just heard, those chips, popcorners, don't get the cheddar version. They smell offensively bad. Yesterday, there was some light between clouds, like today, no. My gas station, my favorite gas pump is open. I can't see anything. Okay. I almost opened the garage door. Okay, let's do this. So this morning, fail. Points for leaving early and going straight to the gas station. Points for doing that. Negative points for frothy. I don't know. There's no reason this truck should be in this lane. Look at that. Oh wait, what's that sign? Keep right except to pass. What's that sign you're just passing? Keep right to except to pass. Did you see that? 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 Please see it. I know it was far away and it was blurry. Probably didn't see that. But that was what that sign said. I had that on because I still have my window open. I think it got on my shoes. Sometimes people aren't as bad as they are in their worst moments. Sometimes we have really bad moments. I think Mel Gibson is sort of very easy proof of that. We have sometimes really bad moments that shouldn't define us, that we can get over with. Hold on. That we can get past with the proper acknowledgement and awareness. You know, like sometimes not. Sometimes we're just forever just doing bad things. That's okay. Whatever. You know, but with millennials, don't make general blank statement because some people work not as hard. Also, you're misunderstanding. We're not going to be slaves. Like looking at how people are treated at my job, it's a strong word, slavery. In the US, it's a strong word. Not just the US, but in Romania we didn't. I mean, we sort of did, but whatever. Romania is kind of like a prime example of when you forget history, sometimes it's a good thing because we did have slavery, but no one would remember. No one knows about it. It was abolished. I don't know when. I don't know when it was happening. I don't know anything. But that was my validation in saying that if you keep bringing it up on both sides, you're not going to move forward. And I'm saying both sides and keep bringing up because if someone is racist, they will constantly think that in their head. You keep bringing it up to your awareness. So just let it go. Just forget about that. Forget about racism. Forget it. It's really not hard. It's really so not hard. It's really not hard. Just forget it. Just completely forget it. Okay, hold on. I know I work very hard when I'm in the right circumstances, when I'm treated right. There was an article on it. It's not just me saying it. It's not just me validating or excusing my behavior or laziness or whatever. There's articles, go find them. You will see research proves that we are just a different type of animal, and accept it or not, we're just going to leave you if you don't kind of meet our demands. Because why? There's power in people coming together. The more people, the more powerful we are to stand our ground. It's not like pimples with like a pus thing, like candida. And I also feel it in my throat. Like last night I was drinking tea and I felt it like all scratched up. It's kind of like a build up sort of that occurs, I think. I don't know. I didn't really look at, I can't see down my esophagus, but like I can't really swallow because it's scratchy. It hurts. Take a moment to realize how amazing technology is, and what technology is science. The things you do and you discover and happen with science. The tires that probably were not always this way. Maybe they started off better, then they got worse, maybe better, or maybe they started off bad. I don't know. I wasn't there at the beginning of the tire. But just how amazing they are. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Because technically, there's a lot of wet stuff on the ground. There's a lot of wet water. Acidity level, so much higher. Hi, it's 11:59, it's 12 now. What's your 11:59 moment? It's like a fraction of a second. If you don't know that, check out Ryan Starr. He's an amazing genius, beautiful singer-songwriter in Brooklyn, New York. Check him out. Okay, so I'm headed to gosh, I need to practice speaking. Headed to Menchie's right now and Wendy's. I registered for teaching English as a second language, foreign language, whatever certificate thing coming here. So I'm going to be doing that over the next 3 weekends. So I can't make it to the Saturday class, and even though I could just go Monday, maybe I should just skip all over like a month. That's a lot without acting class. I don't know. That's a bad idea because it's like $140 for it, and I feel like it's going to be stressful. Today especially is highly terrifying for me because I have extreme indigestion, acid reflux indigestion, because yesterday I ate my lo mein pasta, homemade pasta, very healthy. I mean, you know, besides the fact that it was pasta and I have candida, and it also had soy sauce and I have candida. It had broccoli though, and that's actually good for anything in your body. Oh, I have some new stuff to talk about. First of all, I just found out about, I was on Superwoman. Did I pass this street? Was watching something on Superwoman's channel and her latest, and then it led me to another video with this guy called Ryan. I am so American. Oh my gosh, Ryan something. Anyways, we'll pretend I'll know the name. I had my window open this whole time. Oh my gosh, that's the situation. Oops. This Ryan guy, gosh, it's bothering me, but I don't want to stop this recording. Just move forward. I'll come back to you. Insert name here. Okay, so so much construction here, and it's raining. This is going to be a fun drive. Okay, so yeah, so one thing, I have so much to say about him. The one thing I want to say about my own videos, I was uploading the screenshots and tweaking things, and number 148 of my vlogs, it talks about Lee Min-ho and Aaron Young, and however, I did not pronounce his name right, but we'll pretend. I will look into that. Then it's also having women power in the title, as in like feminism sort of thing, girl power. And then I thought about it just a little tiny bit. I'm like, this is ironic because I don't actually talk about the women that I'm referencing to. I don't actually know their names. I know one has Shang in her name, I think. And this is horrible. No, Tsang. I see it in my head, in my eyes, and I can't see it, if that makes sense. So in the effort to be more of what I preach and less what I preach to not be, I'm going to, you know, detox, I guess you would call it, of this train of thought, that habit of thought sort of thing. So hey, it's not too bad. The other thing though, BGA, boys generally Asian. Oh my gosh, I died laughing. I don't like saying things like died laughing, anything with death in it, you know, I don't want to jinx anything, or the opposite of jinx, I don't know, how does that work? I was cracking up to myself, and it sucks because I have this like indigestion thing, and it's like making it worse, laughing, and I don't really laugh easily. I like force myself to laugh, if that makes sense. It doesn't make sense. I was laughing so hard. I saw 3 videos, one referencing it, and I thought it was awesome. Boys Generally Asian is like the best name ever. Secondly, it was the latest video, which included a skit at the beginning on how they, you know, come up with their fandom name, and which I just learned what that meant. I didn't know there was an actual word for it or a term for it. And 2 words technically. I don't know why they needed colors. Not sure about the color situation. But you know, like basically like boy band logistics, really. And I thought it was the most hilarious.
In 800 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Yes, thank you, because I don't want to be on the left. Oh, Menchie's! There you go. Okay.
Your destination is on the right.
Thank you, Google. I appreciate you. So, China Gate. That's another reference to another video of his. He's just, I love him. I love him. I also think he's pretty good looking, but I loved his videos. I've seen 4 already, and 2 of them were these music videos. Oh my gosh, there's so many food places here in this spot, and there's no parking. You know those times when you think, will I get in trouble if the person that sees this in the future is also a person that is waiting for me, sort of, technically? Okay, hold on. BRB, food time. So I have severe palpitations because I haven't been sleeping well. I've been sleeping actually perfectly well, but I haven't been sleeping enough, and stress and everything. So I think it's also related to my indigestion. That's been colored, or some of it not colored. Like as I was emptying it, or not emptying it, taking it down or pouring it. What am I saying? As I was pouring it, it was like so difficult. It wouldn't even come out. It was that hard. It was constipated. Menchie's was constipated here. Okay, so yeah, so this guy, oh my gosh, he's just so good. His videos are so good. His team is so good. So I loved it. I started off with the musical one, and then I found like the potato love, or love story, and I that's where I fell in love with his channel. Not him, his channel, his content. I'm like, this is me. I love this. Hearts all over this. The potato love story. I thought he was just so funny, and he's so good and so funny, and so funny. I love it. It's like my sense of humor. Then I went to Asian hotness before I went to this boy's generally Asian music videos. But yeah, the Asian hotness, I don't know this happened because I don't watch any sort of news. But apparently, yeah, Steve Harvey did it again. I better not lose my ice cream. But yeah, he made some comment about Asians not being hot. I'm like, excuse me. And to finish off, oh, pink car. 2 years ago, if there was one race, and I don't usually use the word race, usually being the key word, not never, usually. There was one thing that I've told, if you've never been to Melt, go to Melt. Also, cookie and a cupcake, I saw it here. It's the best cupcakes ever. Anyways, I take that back. Probably not, but that's the best that I've had. Ethnicity, but I can't say, I have to say race because it's not so much ethnicity, because it includes different ethnicities. Mainly Pacific Asians, I call them, and maybe that's the term. Chinese, Japanese mostly. Koreans, I didn't really know or think about Koreans at the time, but sure. Finally confessed to my friend, because I didn't even think about it that much before, but I finally confessed to my friend, like the one race of people or multi-ethnicities that I cannot imagine being ever attracted to, it would be Asian ethnicity, Pacific Asian ethnicity. Let's fast forward because I'm in Wendy's. Now, the most attractive people, men, to me, are Asian men. Korean, Taiwanese, not so much Japanese, not into the Japanese men. But yeah, wish me luck with this. I don't know what I'm doing for this acting class. It's already so late, blah, blah. I ended up getting this one. Everything. Oh, crappy to crap. Okay. Anyways, the thing is, what's the thing? Oh, I hope I don't get a ticket because I parked like crap. Heartbeat? I don't know. Pretty bad. I had it together in my head on Monday, and then I should have just done it then, but I wasn't really prepared. And then I should never be first. The smaller the class, the worse it is. If there's more people, there's less focus on me in my hand. I don't know if that makes sense, but good thing is that the one person, the one that was my hover, he, thankfully, I'm so grateful. I don't really react well in the moment. This class, I need this class badly. I need this class to like change me, my whole me. I don't know where I'm going. Hold on. I am so grateful, so thankful, so appreciative. I need to look up more feeling words. That's what I need to do. Number one, because I got, at one point I'm like, I feel a lot, but I have no word for it. And that's so frustrating. It's embarrassing. There you go. Now I feel things. I'm so late. I left because I felt bad and I really to just go in and leave. So I waited a little bit more. It took a little longer. Not longer, but I should have just left, but I just feel so bad. I mean, this is not, oh my gosh, that's a perfect, oh my gosh, that plus the blue house. Did you see the perfection in that image? Why am I not a cinematographer? So I am so thankful and grateful and all good feelings towards the guy who was hovering for me. Another pretty tree. Nope, arena focus. Focus, oh my gosh. That he offered, he came up to me and he said that if I want to, he's willing to help with the activities and help, help on a day off. Where are you going? Because I'm going this way. Are you going to go? So many weeds. I need to check my ADD at the door. I don't know. Do I need pills for it? Because this is getting really bad. I need to, what was I saying? Now I don't even know what I was saying. Quit so many times with acting. I never even started. I started so many times and quit. You know how many times I went to acting class in college and dropped out? Like 3 weeks in, not even. I'm not kidding. Okay, so I know my ADD is bad, but there was a stuffed animal stuck on, okay, so you see that tree? See like these like trees on the side? They have branches sometimes. There was just a stuffed animal stuck on one of those branches. So yeah, so kept my mouth shut, which is a challenge for me. I'm going to go because am I even working today? I don't even know. I was early today. I was half hour early. So, which yesterday I was half hour late. So basically, that's like, it should count for everything. Have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and compassion. Bye bye. And we'll talk about the rest later. I am feeling some emotions that I don't know how. Okay, so I feel very, very, very properly hungry because I barely ate because I had indigestion. I think that I've been stuck in the past where I used to be able to tell people's emotions and feelings and also know what I'm feeling, or I overestimated or I misinterpreted what I was able to feel from inside. I think so. I am so hungry. I'm sorry. Tincha pegapayo is think of Christina Aguilera, how she felt with Britney Spears making it big before her, and her being frustrated, like, why can't I be there? What's wrong with me? Or why can't I have already been there? But I'm, I have to let's focus on the positive. Let's make a list of positive things. Let's do that thing that Superwoman has with her mission for the day. Number 1 here, we're making progress with acting class. I was looking at the place on the screen instead of here at the camera. Yeah, we're making progress with the acting classes. We're going to them every week, at least one, and we're making progress, so that's really good. She told me to not quit. Number 2, we're making progress with not quitting as well by going to the acting classes. Coming to this job is proving to myself. What else is positive? Oh, but to finish that, yes, coming to this job, can't stick it out. Here is proof. Tell me if you like that. Tell me if you like that sound. Tell me if you're one of those odd, very, very rare people that doesn't get bothered by that sound. Because my other coworker who was sensitive to sound, she started chewing gum. So I'm here most of the day. If I don't have headphones, I probably would go crazy. When I started here, I tuned out completely. In my other job, because it was just 2 of us and it was so quiet, the only thing that bothered me was, yes, the chewing. Because, again, if you are not sensitive to chewing, you are an oddity and rare alien. But he would just drop the pen like, bam! Not kidding you. I know that was loud, but just to emphasize, it was so loud in a room that's so quiet. And even with him, with this other coworker, I didn't hear him chew until recently. If you think that the environment can't change you, the environment is much stronger most of the time. Not all the time. And yes, you do have the power to change the environment, and you do have the power to change your reaction to the environment, blah, 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 blah. Yes, kumbaya. I don't ever actually know where that comes from and what it means, but people say it in these sort of circumstances, and I'm in that role of I'm just going to say things even though they might not be correct. It affects you and things you are completely not, you can't like notice. Yeah, you can change your environment, blah 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 blah, but realistically not quite like that. I'm still going to the film class thing, so here's to not quitting. I think that was number 2. And I'm still going to this film class, and I'm getting better at it, even though it doesn't never feel like it. I am going to this job and keeping with that. So the quitting thing, we're on track on that. So let's not give up yet. I have an audition, even though I haven't gotten the sides yet, and they were supposed to come in yesterday or today, and I'm freaking out a little bit. They changed their minds. Like, shoot, crap, they changed their minds, didn't they? Because they didn't reply to my availability email. Even though I'm kind of scared that they changed their minds, I had at least one point an audition, a possible audition. That's good. Of something that I actually don't mind being in and doing. That's awesome, positive, very positive. With like one of the most amazing actresses that I've seen yet around me. Yeah, I don't know how else to put it. Like I've seen her in person. She's worked for me, if you can say work. I mean, it technically is work. And she's amazing, and I see her in class. When I see her, not every day or not each class, but when I see her in class, she's good. She's good. And not just her, there's like other people in there too that are just good. Anyways, I'm blah 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 blah. Why do I go on tangents? This other guy from my first 48-hour film project, he's thinking of doing something with YouTube, and I told him too that I was thinking of doing more YouTube and doing 48 in the summer. So that's exciting. I'm not sure exactly how he is, but I also I believe in like finding good actors, but I also believe that it's a challenge as a director to make the actors good. It's kind of like the same way I look at management in business as well. Like it's not fender bender. It's kind of like, I look at the same in the same way at management. Like you're there as basically support system. You're not there to do an actual job. You're not there to drive slaves, even though that's how a lot of managers are and a lot of directors probably. No, it's not that way at all. You're there to inspire the people that you could say technically work for you. I don't see them as working for me. I see them working for let's say take film, okay? I see them actors work for the film. They work for the story. I'm there to bring out the best in them and do whatever it takes to make them the best they can be. Simple in phrasing, but it's the toughest thing to do because it takes a lot of effort on your part, a lot of humbleness, and by that I mean humility, people skills, psychology. Some people you have to yell at. I'm sure there are some people that you only get things by yelling at them. Some people you have to talk very nicely. In general, I think 99% of the time, if you are their friend, that's the only way you can get something true out of them. I don't care if it's the crappiest video. I have to take those clothes back, and I don't want them to go to waste. I don't want the credit score that I lost to go to waste on clothing that, oh my gosh, these clouds are so low, you won't see it. Oh, epic, not epic. Epic was a fail. Epic fail. The teaching English as a foreign language or as a second language, that is going on, and I have no idea how I'm going to do with that. I'm starting to freak out a little bit. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. But kind of like Lily said, like she has this concept of just challenging yourself, and the same thing that I said with directing. To me, I love that challenge to just take anyone and make them perform their best, and it's a very big challenge and very impossible challenge because I don't have a training in it. Like they would say in Romanian, n-am pregătire. I'm not prepared for it. I'm just kind of winging it, amateurishly. That's not a word probably. Having other people do their best. As much as, don't take this the wrong way, I want to be an actress too. I want to perform. I want to put on good products and projects and things and change the world, and also have fun, and also perform and be me, you love me, look how pretty I am. You know, I want that stuff too. But I have that both duality kind of things. That's, you know, my personality is a dual personality. So, you know, whatever, sue me. Don't sue me. Please don't sue me. Because I can't handle that. And I have absolutely zero money. Zero money. I have negative money. Okay? I have negative $100,000 right now. I have a greater knowledge of Mandarin and Korean than I had 6 months ago. So those are some things, and the rest, I'll talk about them later. Have a wonderful day. 早上好,上午好,中午好,下午好,晚上好. Have a wonderful early morning, late morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night. Any of those, all of those, anything in between those, anything other than those. I'm getting rusty at this. I'm saying it too much, too fast, I don't know. Peace, love, and compassion. 안녕, 기계세요. 안녕, 기가세요. 잘잔, bye-bye, pa, pekurint. Hasta luego, matane, Janet. Hello. I have a little something on my tongue since yesterday. I think this is where that's going to happen, the clothing. I need to take a shower. I'm gonna do it tomorrow night. I need to take a shower today. I need to get ready for tomorrow, get everything ready. I have to buy Gaviscon on the way there. I'll have kind of the same timing because I am so delirious and I was so hangry. It's a combination of, you know, being disappointed and hangry. So yeah, I just wanted to, I spoke so much. I'm not going to think about it because then I'll blame myself and then I'll end up just thinking and blaming myself and in a vicious cycle and not getting anything done because I'll just sulk. So I'm not thinking about that. I'm going to download Final Cut Pro. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. And then I got excited. I figured some new things with YouTube out. And this Ryan guy, his name, link in the description, right? Yeah. I need to watch my stuff and see, like, link stuff. So it's YouTube, Niga Higa. Write him. Yeah, this is written. Can you see? There we go. Can you see? I am useless. So that guy. Oh, he was saying, you know, it's better if you don't make it right away because you get to learn what works, what doesn't work for you, for people, and, you know, you have time to improve and all this stuff. I kind of took that, needed to hear that, even though, you know, I sort of have told myself my whole life that I don't like with American Idol. I never really wanted that. I guess maybe that's why I don't try, because I don't feel ready. You know, you're never ready, but I don't feel ready still, so it's a fine balance. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to go because my head literally hurts because I'm so tired. Like right here and right here. Oh, the pain. Oh, and my I was going to look. Let's see what BH Photo says. I like BH Photo. It's not like perfect, but it's 95% perfect. So I love them. I will talk about them all day and all. Amazon, let's not even get into Amazon, okay? But besides the issue that I had with them, none of those, Sony doesn't feel like you're talking to humans. They talk so well, they're so friendly, it's so refreshing, and you feel, and they know, I don't know if they hire people and train them or they hire people that know what they're doing and talking about. They just know, they're trained really well. Everyone else is like, I don't know, let me check on that. I mean, they do it too, but not, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you have to buy electronics, they are cheaper. I don't know if there's a cheaper place out there, but they're cheaper than anything that I know of. And they're super fast, super on top of their game. Well, it was received, but they didn't process it yet, apparently. I wouldn't lie and say that I'm not doing this with a little voice inside my mind like, oh, I hope they might be interested in helping me out here with some ad revenue or something. I don't know how that stuff works, but that's like 5%, 95%. It's kind of like the same percentage. I'm being completely honest. I mean, it's not really hard. I keep buying from them. You've heard all the maybe you haven't heard all my videos, but if you go back, I've purchased over and over and over and over again. I wanted to buy my iPhone through them, but they didn't have it. Wish me luck tomorrow. Peace, love, and compassion. 안녕, 기계세요. 안녕, 기가세요. And education. Saijan. Bye-bye. Pa. La rivedere. Pa. I don't know what else. Trying it out. Let's see. 30 days. Gosh, it's so dirty. I'm not used to speaking with my mouth full. Wanted to show you what I'm eating for the next, at least one day. 1 cup rice, 1 cup flour, 7 cups water. It's not bad actually.